What are you doing?
No,
Why are you breaking my boot? Huh? You punky kid?
No, please.
You are my son and you break my stuff.
Please, no.
Why were you breaking my boot?
Ah.
Piss off.
Whoa! Plato, did you see that guy?
Oh my god, Nietzsche. He was hitting his own child. That's so immoral.
Yeah, we should go and teach him a lesson.
Yeah, let's do this. Kant?
Where am I? Who are you guys? Why am I here?
Hello, Rob. Do you know why you're here?
No, why am I here?
You are here because you are being very immoral. And
We're going to teach you about morality.
And I, Plato, will teach you about my philosophy. Rob. Did you know that the soul constitutes of three energies? Reason, the greatest value. Emotion, behavior like anger or fear. And last, appetite. Pleasures like food, sex, money. I say that morality is necessary to achieve happiness, which is directly related to one's moral behavior. So, an immoral person would be motivated to be moral in order to be happy. The three energies of the soul must be ordered in order to be happy. When the lower passions are ordered by reason, there is psychic harmony, a quality of soul that is not vulnerable to a fatal blow from an external source. A person can therefore suffer externally and remain happy because there is harmony internally in his soul. The psychic harmony of the soul, according to me, expresses itself in four cardinal virtues, which are each related to the three basic energies of the soul. In relation to reason, the happy or just person possesses wisdom or prudence. In relation to emotion, the just person has the virtue of courage. In relation to appetite, the just person owns the virtue of temperance, which is the control of natural desires. Flowing outward from this psychic harmony is the fourth cardinal virtue, justice. Wisdom, courage, and temperance are directly related to one's own self-control. Justice flows outward from this harmony and is direct towards other people through acts of charity and kindness.
My name is Kant. I'm a man of few words, but I will teach you my philosophy. I argue that morality was based on reason alone, so acting morally is the same as acting rationally, so acting morally has nothing to do with being happy. I argue that things that make people happy are often immoral. We must link reason and morality, so being moral is being rational, and the loss of rationality can cause us to act. I say that reason is the basis of morality because of the following ideas. We are able to think and reflect on our actions and decide between them. We are not forced by our desires to act in a particular way. We normally don't accuse children of acting immorally. We assume they are not able to think rationally. So, morality is therefore linked to the ability to choose between different options. Although happiness motivates some of our choices, it is not the basis of morality, because what makes people happy differs. Whereas morality is the same for everyone. Reason dictates which of our desires we can't act on. Morality, like reason, is independent of what we want.
I'm Nietzsche, and my theory is divided in three sources. Source 1. Society was formed by the best of men.
the ones who stood out for their physical strength and intelligence. Society has its origins in two classes of people, the ones characterized by the power and the other were low-minded and plebeian. The ideas of good and bad came from here. Good related to the noble classes and bad with the poor and weak things. In our modern understandings, the word bad has been replaced with the word evil. Slave morality is a separate moral system, where the powerful and wealthy masters represented what was evil, when the herd represented their position and developed their own morality, representing goodness in poverty and commonality. Source 2. Silence of the Lambs. The eagles would descend every now and then and take a small lamb off to feed on. It would be ridiculous for the lambs to blame the eagles for doing so in just the same way that it would be ridiculous for the eagles to blame the lambs for doing what they do, namely waiting around for the eagles to come and take them. Source 3. Nihilism was the rejection of all religious and moral principles. This was deeply depressing, and he felt it was the duty of the philosopher to find a way to escape nihilism and its inherent negativity about humankind. He termed this the death of God. With no God, there was no heaven, meaning the goal of humanity no longer existed.
Oh, thank you guys. I just learned about morality and your theories. But I think the theory that I like the most is definitely Kant's. I like it because I like the idea that being rational is being moral, and that if we are moral, we will achieve happiness. Hey, and can I ask you guys about, do you know what's the cosmological argument?
We can tell you what the cosmological argument is. Everything that begins to exist has a cause of its existence. The universe has a cause of its existence. Since no scientific explanation, in terms of physical laws, can provide a causal account of the origin of the universe, the cause must be personal. Explanation is given in terms of a personal agent, God.
Things we observe around us change. They change in part because they have a potential to change. For example, a cold piece of wood has the potential to become hot. The potential for change is something must be actualized by some other thing that already actually has the same property. The wood is cold but potentially hot. Its potential to become hot is actualized by the fire that actually already is hot. Nothing can be in a state of potentially and actually in the same respect at the same time. Nothing can therefore be self-changing. Nothing can move itself. So each thing is changed by something else.
The things we see around us exist contingently. That is, although they exist, their non-existence is possible. Contingently existing things might not have existed. For example, the plants in the garden exist, but they might not have, for they might not have been planted in the first place, or they might not have grown through a lack of rain. Each contingent thing once did not exist. So if we suppose that everything is contingent, then once there was nothing. God is such a being who therefore exists necessarily. God is a non-contingent being responsible for the existence of all contingent things.
Oh wow, that was a weird dream. But I definitely learned something. I'm going to go out to apologize to my nice son. What have I done? I've been so immoral. I must start being moral now. Hey son!
No.
Hey!
No, I'm sorry.
Hey, kid.
I'm sorry about the book.
Kid,
Sorry.
listen to me. I'm sorry. I was the one that was wrong. I was being immoral. I shouldn't have fight you. I love you, son.
Oh, did you see that guy?
Yeah, man. What was that?
Here, because lately you have been very... No, Rob, do you know why you're here?
No, why am I here?
You are here because you have been very immoral. And we're here.
Hello, Rob.
Is it I say that morality is achieved if you are happy.